boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, yeah, started from bottom, we now at the top boy. Aight, yeah, top boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, don't mess with my food, I get you like top boy. Aight, yeah, top boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, yeah, started from bottom, we now at the top boy. Aight, yeah, top boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, yeah, that more that move, I'm staying on top boy.
It is your boy Underdog Crypto, aka Jay. I'm here with a cryptocurrency video and announcement. Folks, today I went live. I didn't announce it to anybody because I needed an opportunity just to get the information out. Oftentimes in my cryptocurrency research, it may not be visible to you, but it takes a lot of time to not only conduct the research, but to create the videos, to get the content out. Unfortunately, I can't rush the process, and I don't want you to miss opportunities. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the token Tron, but not specifically the token Tron. I'm going to talk to you about a project called Win NFT Horse. Now, this project, Win NFT Horse, is quite interesting. I want to tell you up front that this will not be my initial first look review about this project. What I'm doing here today is I want to introduce this project to you, and I will follow along with providing you a video so you can look into this for yourself. Let's bring up the project Win NFT Horse. Win NFT Horse. This project is quite different. Now, what is this project? This is a non-fungible token where you can purchase race horses and you can play to earn. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty tired of hearing people talk about play to earn games and metaverse, and no one gives you access to tell you how you can make this money. How can you leverage this to make it help you in your financial journey? I'm going to do that. We're transitioning from just hodling a token and day trading to actually being participants. So I'm going to show you this. But Win NFT Horse is a new project on the Tron network. Now, when I release my future videos, and it's going to be back to back, if you don't stay up on it, you're going to miss out because this is going to move. And it may move fast. I can't see the future, but I have researched this, and this is something that I thought that you should know. Now, what does this do? This project allows for you to do a couple of things. You can buy an NFT racehorse. You can breed that horse to create another horse from it, and you can race that horse. You win prizes. The prizes is real money. Now, I was thinking about that. So I don't like to just talk about it. Your boy Underdog Crypto likes to be about it. So I went ahead and I bought my first pair of horses. By the time that this live stream is going to be done, I will have bought a third horse. And I can say that in less than 24 hours, I made money. I'm going to talk about how much I made in other videos, but I'm going to give you a quick overview of this project because I need you to pay attention. Now, let's go through this real quick. First thing first, if you was trying to get into this project, what would be its competitors? Well, here's a competitor. This is Zrun. Zrun was another project in this space. It opened up last year. I want to say around May of the year. Now, you can get in this space, and there's another one too, and this racing piece. And if I was to go right now to get a horse so I can participate, let me show you how much it would cost me. I'm sorry, you can't buy any. The horses are sold out. 100% sold out. That means you can't participate currently because everyone else jumped on this and they had their opportunity. So wait a minute, Underdog Crypto, why are you telling me this? Because I need to help you. I can't tell you whether or not to get into these play-to-earn games. I can't tell you whether or not to get this particular game. Only thing I can tell you is that there is very limited people currently in the space. Tron is coming back with full force, and they're trying to dominate this space. This new game, which released around December of this year, is quite interesting, I must say. I've already made a pretty good amount of money, but I'm going to tell you about that. Now, here's some things you should know. I don't want you just to talk about it. I want you to see it. So this is a little video, and I'm going to turn the sound down so you don't have to hear the sound. This is a little video. So here's a little bit of the ecosystem you need to know about this project. One, you buy a horse, and in that ecosystem, you can do 4 different things. One of the things you can see there, you can challenge people, you can play a match, you can duel, you can go to arena. Now, no matter what you choose to do, after you play the game, at the top, you can see there, Ape NFT, you win those tokens, and you can also win another token called Wink. These are 2 different cryptocurrency projects that I've discussed in my previous videos, especially Ape NFT. Now, this is a consumptive relationship that I need you to understand. You get this NFT, it's going to be burning through these Ape NFTs. These Ape NFTs, these Wink tokens, allow you to have different powers, different access to your horses. And this helps to bring the value of the NFT up. Similar to that project I told you about called Vim World, these are not static NFTs. These are projects that it requires you to continue to add to them if you want to make your horse race better. Now, why would you want to do that though? Because you want the value of your NFT to be quite good in your favor. You want that to be high. You want your NFT to have all these different abilities: run faster, jump higher, go through the mud better. You want to create a way that your horse, your NFT, is more valuable. But while you're doing that, you still have the opportunity to make money in this space because you collect these tokens. I've already played this tonight, about 5 minutes of my time, and I got 1 million tokens. What did that end up being? Somewhere around $3 or $4. Now, why does that matter? Well, let's say I maximize that and I can increase the amount of tokens I get. And let's say I can bring it up to $100 a day. Well, $100 a day under this hypothetical circumstance I'm giving you, this is hypothetical, times 7 days a week, that's $700. But let's keep it easy. Let's say I made $3. That's all I made in a day, $3.50. $3.50 times 7 days a week. Now 7 days a week times 4 weeks in a month. You can already see this playful passive game. You can make a little extra money, and you can take those tokens and use them on an exchange. And I'll talk about that. Now, I'm going to show you, because Underdog Crypto doesn't like just talk about it. I'm about to show you one of my horses. I recorded it. It's going to be a 1 minute long snippet of a race. I want you to get a gist of what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause my video for a second so you can see it, and so you can't hear my cam. So check this out. This is me running a race, and you can see me here. That's me in the lead, by the way. Well, look at that. My horse it won the race. Now, look at the end. That today, you can get 110 million, about 104 million tokens you could receive in that daily amount. So what I just showed you was a practical application of what you can expect with this game. Now, we're going to go further, but remember, I'm going to be releasing later on several videos. I'm going to walk you through how to get started, the first look into this project. I'm going to walk you through setting up your computer. You want to be able to transition as we move forward in our experience with crypto. Otherwise, you may find yourself being left behind and not understand the different ways you can gain some access to wealth. So one of the things you need to know about these projects is Tron is playing zero games. Now, I know fully well that some people don't like Tron. And I can say to those people, I don't care. I have never cared about people's personal feelings about a project. I only care about what I can see in the research. That is just how I'm made. I think that people's opinions can be tainted with their own biases, and I just don't find it very impactful for me. I find what I find in research more impactful for me. That's my approach. Everyone has their own. Now, with that being said, this is what I see. We have a project, Tron, which is severely suppressed in value. It has never, since 2018, truly had a jump off to the price. Therefore, a lot of people don't like it. There's some other things that people don't like about the former CEO, Justin Sun, and the white paper originally, which they would say they plagiarized from another project, which I still doesn't affect my personal feeling. And most people just don't like the fact that their tokens aren't very expensive and they haven't went up in price. However, what I've learned a long time ago, just like we saw Bitcoin drop from in 2017 from 20,000 to 3,000, now it's all the way up to the 35, 40s, and it touched 70,000, I think at one point, 68,000. We can't stay stuck on what people feel. We have to stick with what we know. This is what I know. There are some partnerships that you need to know about. This is an ecosystem that allows two things. You have a horse. That horse you can sell. I saw horses being offered for sale up to 67,000 and 27,000. Does that mean that they're going to be sold for 67,000 and 27,000? I don't know. But what it does mean, there's an ecosystem. I did, however, see that some of the lowest price points of entry for you is around $350 as of yesterday. Today, when I looked at this project, the lowest price horses were already jumped up to $361. There's only 500 horses, it said, available at the time. Each horse can only breed 7 times. So you can do the math to show that this is going to create scarcity. This is also bringing down the total amount of tokens in that ecosystem because it requires Ape NFT and also Wink in order to upgrade and get benefits from these horses. But you, as a person, can sell your horse, trade your horse, and even gift a horse. And you, as a person, can also make sure that you have a token that can go up in price. Let me make this very, very clear so that there's no mistake. I am not talking about a project at Ape NFT specifically. I am talking about a group of projects that utilize an ecosystem that, if it does the same thing as Zed Run did, may find yourself in a position where you are holding an NFT asset that gets sold out. No one can tell you if that's going to happen. I am not going to be able to see the future. What I'm giving you is an opportunity to learn about this project, get your feet wet so you can move into this new crypto space and get in different projects and find different avenues to receive income. Now, here's some things you need to know. BitTorrent is a huge part of the current state of file transfers. BitTorrent is under the Tron network. BitTorrent is super fast, super well suited for the metaverse. And in that particular project is going to be in some partnerships that I've seen that you need to learn about. You also need to know about this. You need to know Ape NFT and Wink. I don't care the price. You need to look at the future, 3 to 5 years, do you have a ledger or something that you're holding a significant amount of these tokens that you can just sit on? Notice I said 3 to 5 years. In 2025, will you have a cache of these tokens? Because I believe, based on what I can see, if you believe the metaverse is going to do well, then you need to pay attention to this project. Tron, Ape NFT already have so many partnerships, and these partnerships are going to have access to different things. We're not talking about just digital art. We're talking about the music industry. We're talking about movies, audio. We're talking about going to the table to these big guys and girls and making deals that other folks are just not seeing yet. And if that goes the way it needs to go, you're going to be very happy. Just this token is very interesting. You can borrow money. Now think about it. This borrowing money will be over your crypto assets. So instead of just staking, you have a token in a Tron network that you can put $1,000 on a token and take out equity. And you can go and take that real world equity and buy real world things in real life or virtual digital assets. You need to pay attention to that. I'm going to throw you off with this one, folks. Algorand. Algorand is another one that you need to pay attention to. There's partnerships with Algorand, and I haven't got into it. But remember, Opulus, I told you about that one, and no one paid attention. Told you about Opulus before it was in a pre-sale. You could have had an opportunity to get into Opulus when it was less than 1 penny. When it was released, it went to 15 cents. Opulus today is at $2.30, and it hit a high of over $6 the last I checked. Maybe around $5.85 for those who are checking my facts. But regardless, could you imagine if you had jumped in on that project before it started its upward trajectory? These projects are so integrated in their ecosystem. By the time I get to all of them, there's going to be many missed opportunities. So I decided to do this awareness video to let you know I have a lot coming for you in the Tron network. But don't forget who told you to pay attention to this game, Win NFT Horse. Pay attention to Ape NFT. Pay attention to the music industry with Algorand and BitTorrent. Downloads as well. There's a lot of homework we have to do, folks. Now, I'm going to look to see if there's any other aspects that I need to talk about. And then I'm going to turn it over to those who had an opportunity to jump in, who saw the notification at the last minute. If there's any questions you have. If you don't have any questions, don't worry. I'm going to be releasing a series of videos that you are going to be able to benefit from. And so I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to go and take this off. That's all I got. Look forward to coming soon. I'm creating a how-to video about getting started with this particular game, and that is Win NFT Horse. I have purchased 2 horses. By the time this is over with, I'll have 3 horses. These horses have went up in value within less than 24 hours, over $100 almost each horse. One went up to $200 in value. It was a very good investment. I haven't sold it. I won't sell it. I'm going to use it, play around with it, and I've made some income. So far, I've made over $1 million in tokens in Ape NFT for simply using 5 minutes of my time. That money is my money. I take those tokens. So that's what I have. Now, I'm going to go to the community. If there's any questions that you have, speak now or forever hold your peace until the next video. Does anyone have any questions about these projects? And currently, just so you know, folks, there's just very few people on the live stream. It's late at night, and I didn't give any announcements. So if you have any questions right now, let me know. In the meantime, let me go over some of the things I will be, while I'm waiting for anyone to respond, these are the things that I'll be bringing up in my next upcoming videos. What is Win NFT Horse? I'll be talking about the ecosystem of Win NFT. Who are the competitors? What they do? What other projects should be researched? And I just gave you a list of them right there. Why does BitTorrent even matter? Isn't Tron dead? Why am I talking about it? and why teach people about play to earn games and NFTs. Those are some of the topics that will come up in my future first look videos. All right. I'm going to give everyone 20 seconds. If there's anything you have for me today, let me know. If not, make sure you look forward to the end of the month. Underdog Crypto, Indigo Saint have a lot planned. Indigo Saint will be releasing his CD, or I shouldn't say CD, folks. It's not a CD. His digital release of his NFT, which is that rocket is intimate for any cryptocurrency project that you might believe in and you think is going to go all the way to the top. It's a T3 movement to the top. And I have a question, so let me bring it up. I'm going to go ahead and bring this question up. Give me 1 second. Take this off the screen, and I'm going to bring the question up so that everyone can benefit from it. This is from a very great individual in the Underdog Crypto community, Phantom Beat. Here's the question. That BitTorrent upgrade, will the price stay at 0.02? That is a great question. This is one of those situations where I need to preface this with, this is my opinion. This is my speculation. I have done research on this exact question, but I want to make sure I always separate what I believe from what I found. What I found is there is a lot of negative sentiment in the market about BitTorrent. What I found is that many people have believed, because it came out in 2018, that the project BitTorrent will not do well. These are retail investors. However, I believe that BitTorrent, with its upgrade, that the price won't be, I think you have, we need one more zero. I believe it's .002. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I don't think I don't know if you can hear me. I look like I lost my camera ability for a split second. So let me get that fixed. I apologize. That is what happens when you are trying to do what you're trying to do. You may see my green screen for a second. If you do, my apologies. I will try to get that fixed in one moment. And let's get this. Okay, can you hear me? I apologize. Um, this is what happens when you go live and virtual. So I had a little delay. You'll see that in the video. I need to go back and read the question and get caught up. And so here we got this question from Phantom Beat. I apologize for the delay. Technology issues. That's what's going to happen. The question is, will the price go up? And I'm going to change it. That is the actual price, .002. I believe, this is my speculation. Make sure you know this is my opinion, that based on what I'm seeing, that the price not only is severely suppressed, but when it starts to get the usage that I have looked at from the partnerships, if this goes the way that it looks like it could go, that token is on the way up. Now, there is some speculation, and then make sure 2025 up. I'm talking about there should be a slow increase all the way up to 2025. If it blows up, if it goes up in 2022, so be it. But I am thinking about the long-term adoption of metaverse files being transferred, access to music. That is the piece I think is going to definitely change it. Ape NFT also is going to definitely push that up. So I do see that based on the research. And let me give you a spectrum. I see some individuals who are researching this particular project who are giving this up to 25 cents, and other individuals who think that BitTorrent is owed. All I know is that BitTorrent, I haven't seen other projects that are doing exactly the same thing, and BitTorrent is very motivated with its partnerships and what it's doing. Perfect for buying things off of OpenSea, buying things in the NFT space. So I hope that answers your question. I don't do price predictions, but I do believe you're going to see a quite substantial growth with some of the partnerships. I'm going to put up, this is our very own Shook Focus. I'm going to put this up here so everybody can see it. He's a content creator. If you haven't seen his platform, he does resource reveals. What a resource reveal it is giving you access to knowledge that you can leverage in your own research. He doesn't tell you what to think. He provides you the tools, and he goes a step further. He gives you links, and you can go through it. So let's see what he says. He says, this is great, unexpected insight, no questions this time. Just say thank you. The scarcity being created in this ecosystem is scary and exciting. Absolutely. There is some severe scarcity that's happening in this project, and it's purposeful, it's on point. Again, only thing we can do is research and provide that information to you. You have to make up your own mind, but I'm liking what I'm seeing based on what efforts the companies or projects are making, despite there is a lot of FUD too, a lot of negative information from people who were in the project and they never saw it blow up. Again, I can't speak for them. Only thing I can speak for is what I see in front of me. All right. And you're welcome, Phantom Beat. I don't have anything else because I'm going to be giving this all to you. So what I have in conclusion, go to NFT Win NFT Horse.io. You can look it up online on Google. Check it out. You can look at the white paper. It talks about the ecosystem. I'm going to see if I have one more thing I can share with you though. Before I forget, let me pull this up. I have one more thing I would like to share with you, and let me find it here. Here we go. So here's something I want to share with you. This is not just a regular game. There's strategy that has to come with this to make your NFTs better. So here's the type of horses that you can buy: the Barb, the Anglo-Arabian, Appaloosa, Thoroughbred, which are supposed to be the best ones. Appaloosas are the fastest ones. Arabians, Cabernet, Dutch Warm Blood, and I can't even say the last one, so I'm gonna call it Bud. Now, these are the types of horse you have. Now, I personally, I purchased an Appaloosa, and I got a breed called Anglo-Arabian. I got I got one Anglo-Arabian. I got two Appaloosas at the time in which this video recorded. They're super fast. I've been winning almost every race. That is interesting. Also, the prices are quite significantly different. See, this is a thinking person's game, crypto chess. This is not for individuals who just think they can buy on Tuesday and flip. I am talking about you're buying, you're strategizing, you're trying to get your horse in a good position, and you're going to offer your horse in the market. Now, of course, you have to do your own price evaluation about how much you're willing to spend on that horse initially, the upgrades. But the mindset is just like any capitalist mindset. You want to buy the horse as least as possible with the most amount of features, and you want to price it in such a way on the market. It looks like this camera does not want me to tell you this stuff today. So I am going to end this live stream. I've gotten everything out to you. I apologize for the Wi-Fi issues, but the message was sent out. Please check out this project. I will be giving you a step-by-step walkthrough. And don't forget the projects I told you about. Make sure that you go check out all these projects ASAP. Remember that this was sold out by the competition. Their project Z is sold out. All right, that's all I got, folks. I'm going to leave you with Indigo Saint. Until next time, this has been your boy, Underdog Crypto.
Top boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, yeah, started from bottom, we now at the top boy. Aight, yeah, top boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, don't mess with my food, I get you like top boy. Aight, yeah, top boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, yeah, started from bottom, we now at the top boy. Aight, yeah, top boy, top boy, top boy, top boy. Aight, yeah, that more that mood, I'm staying